Hello my dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe. This is your Tajdeep sir, and today we are going to learn what, my dear students? Today we are going to learn a question number 3, means addition of like fraction, then after application in real life of fraction. So my dear students, let's check here first today's code, and then after further we move on our next session. Okay, so let's check here today's code, my dear students. Perform like you are never lost, means you give your performance like you are never lost. Okay, so my dear students, then after we are going to learn, means what we are going to learn today. Let's check here today what we are going to learn here. Okay, so let's check here, my dear students. Today we are going to learn this all question, means topic. Okay, so first of all, here which chapter it started beta. Okay, so here is our chapter is fraction. Okay, in a fraction exercise number 7, equation number 3, add. Okay, means add means what? Means we have to do the addition of like fraction. Okay, already we have done this question, means I was taught you in the last previous 2 session. Okay, then after, my dear students, question number 4, application in a real life, means we are going to apply a application in real life of fraction. How we apply in our daily, means a real life of fractions. Then after, the write as a sum of unit fraction. Unit means a single fraction. Then after, my dear students, we move on exercise number 7G, question number 1 and 2. Okay, I am here not describing, but it is related to the which topic? Subtraction of like fraction. In last lecture I was told you already we learn it, subtraction of like fraction, my dear students. So in this session we are going to learn this all things. Okay, again I repeat, my dear students, what we are going to learn. So let's check here what we are going to learn again. Today's contents, chapter number 7, fraction, exercise number 7E. What, my dear students, today we are going to learn? Today we are going to learn exercise number 7E, question number 3, add. Then after, my dear students, we move on question number 4, application in a real life. Then after, the question number 5, write as a sum of unit fraction. Okay, exercise number 7G, question number 1 and 2. Got my point, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. So my dear students, this concept, keep it in mind. Again and again I repeat, chapter number 7, fractions. Which chapter? Chapter number 7, fraction. Exercise number 7E, question number 3, add. Add means what, my dear students? Here, addition of like fraction. Question number 4, application in a real life. Then after, the question number 5, write as the sum of unit fraction. What, my dear students? We have to write as a sum of unit fraction. Exercise number 7G, question number 1 and 2. These all things we are going to learn. So my dear students, let's check here the first exercise number 7, equation number 3, add means addition of like fraction. What, my dear students? Addition of like fraction. We already started exercise number 7 in last session. Question number 1 we have done, and question number 2 we have already done. Write the fraction for each shaded part and addition. Okay, but now question number 3 is what? Add means we have to do the addition of given question. So now here let's start here the question number 1 and question number 2, means question number 1, A and B, we are going to learn. Okay, so let's check here the question number A and B. My dear students, let's check here the question number A and question number B. What is the question number A? 2 upon 6. See here, my dear students, 2 upon 6 plus 3 upon 6. Okay, so how many steps of the solving addition of like fraction? So first of all, revise this both step, and then after, my dear students, we move on our question. Okay, means sum. So there are 2 steps of solving addition of like fraction. There are 2 steps of the addition of like fraction. Okay, 2 upon 6 plus 3 upon 6. So now here let's check here. So first of all, what to do here? Only we are going to add what? Numerators. No need to adding a denominators. Okay, so my dear students, let's check here today. Let's check here numerators. Okay, so first of all, 2 plus 3. Here we write 2 plus 3. Then after, as it is the common denominator, we put. Okay, then after, what is the further step? We add the numerators. 2 plus 5. So 2 plus 3, sorry, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3, 3, 4 and 5. So answer is what? 5 upon 6. So question number A, 2 upon 6 plus 3 upon 6 is equal to 5 upon 6. Understood, dear students? Now we will move on further. Question number B. So let's check here, my dear students, question number B. Here, okay, what is the question number B? 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8. What? 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8. So 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8. So how we solve, my dear students? What we do? Okay, what we do here? Here we do the is equal to, then we write the second step. What is the second step? We write the numerator together here. Okay, 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 upon 8. Okay, see this here, 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8. Okay, 1 upon 8, 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8. Understood? Then after, my dear students, see here, 1 plus 3 upon 8. So 1 plus 3, how many? 4. Okay, so how we write the answer? 4 upon 8. What to do, my dear students? 4 upon 8. So we write as like that, 4 upon 8. Okay, so here question number B is done, my dear students, 4 upon 8. Now we move on, my dear students, question number C and question number D. Okay, so let's check here the first question number C. Let's check, my dear students, what is the question number C. C, first of all, you take the 2 minutes from writing a question and then after try to solve this question number C, my dear students. Take a time 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, write a question 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. Then you, my dear students, try to solve this sum and then after I'll teach you. One upon 4, 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. You have to write as like that, dear. Okay, you have to write as like that, dear. Understood, my dear students? Then after we will move on further answer. Okay, we will move on further answer. So now we write the answer, my dear students, is equal to 1 plus 1 upon 4. See this 1 plus, how we write the 1 plus 1? Because of the numerator. See this 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1, how many? 2. Okay, so then we write the 1 plus 1 upon 4 and here 2 upon 4. What my point, my dear students? This type of question we are going to do. Okay, so let's check, dear. So answer is what, my dear students? Answer is what? Answer is 2 upon 4. Okay, now you check your answer. You do on yourself. So this answer is correct or wrong? Yes, my dear students, check it. Okay, and if you are wrong, so you try to improve. Got my point, my dear students? Now we will move on further. Question number T. Okay, now we move on, my dear students. Question number, here we start the question number D. Let's check here first of all question and then, my dear students, you take a time. Okay, then, my dear students, you take a time. Okay, you take a time and then you solve this D, question number D. Okay, my dear students, then you solve a question number D. Understood all? So write the question number D, 3 upon 7 plus 3 upon 7. So my dear students, I think you wrote the question D, 3 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. Now you try to do your own self and then we are move on, or then Then after we are going to check. Okay, so here you start to solving this sum. Okay, I think now is done. Okay, so write the next step is equal to 3 plus 3 upon 7. First of all, we write the both numerators together. See here, we write the both numerators together. Then after the 3 plus 3 upon 7 is equal to 6 upon 7. What, my dear students? 3 upon 7. Understood all? Okay, so we will move on further step is equal to 3 plus 3, how many? 5, 6 or 7, dear? How many? 5, 6 or 7. Okay, so answer is what? 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Okay, 3 plus not a 7, 3 plus 4, 5 and 6. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. 6 upon 7. So answer is what, my dear students? Answer is what? So my dear students, I think you have done this question number D. Again I repeat the question number D. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. 6 upon 7. So answer is what? 6 upon 7. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now we will move on further, my dear students. We move on further. Question number E and question number F. So let's check here, my dear students, question number E and question number F. You write the first question and then after try to solve your own self. Okay, 3 upon 10 plus 7 upon 10. What, my dear students? 3 upon 10 plus 3 upon 10 plus 7 upon 10. Okay, again I'll speak, my dear students. 3 upon 10 plus what? 7 upon 10, as like that, my dear students. Okay, so my dear students, now you do the further step you own self, and then after I'll teach you. So that time what you are do, that time you are checking it's correct or wrong. Okay, so now write, my dear students, all. Okay, so 3 is equal to 3 plus 7 numerators. See this, 3 plus 7, 10 as it is. Okay, common denominators we write as like that. Denominators write as like that, 3 plus 7. Okay, so how many, my dear students? 3 plus 7, 7 plus 3 is equal to 8, 9 or 10. So answer is what? 10. So answer is what, my dear students? 10 upon 10. What, dear? 10 upon 10. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Okay, so 10 upon 10 is equal to 1. That time in last lecture I was told you 10 ones are 10. Understood? Now we move on further question. F, 1 upon 5 plus 0 upon 5. See this, right, and try to solve your own self, my dear students. Again I repeat, my dear students, 1 upon 5 plus 0 upon 5. 1 upon 5 and 0 upon 5. Okay, 1 upon 5 and 0 upon 5. So my dear students, try to solve your own self, and then I'll teach you after you solve it. Okay, so now I'll teach you, my dear students, is equal to 1 numerator plus 0, 1 plus 0. Okay, and upon 5, 1 plus 0 upon 5. So 1 plus 0. So how many, dear students? 1. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so answer is what? 1 upon 5. What, my dear students? 1 upon 5. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Okay, so we move on further question, G or H. So let's check here the question number G and question number H. So question number G is what? 1 upon 4 plus 2 upon 4. Try to solve your own self, dear. Okay, try to solve your own self. Okay, my dear students. So 1 upon 4. First of all, you write the question in your book and try to solve this question. Okay, my dear students. So write the question, 1 upon 4 plus 2 upon 4. So now we write the answer, means how we solve 1 plus 2 upon 4. Why we are write a 1 plus 2? Here is we are doing the addition of like fractions. That's why we write the only numerators on upside. So 1 plus 2. Okay, 1 plus 2, my dear students. Understood? Got my point, my dear students? Okay, so now we will move on further. 1 plus 2, so how many? 3. 3 upon 4. So answer is 4. Okay, so my dear students, answer is what? 3 upon 4. Question number H. Now we move. Now, my dear students, here we solve the question number H. What all? Here we check the question number H. 4 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. What all, students? 4 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. So dear, we started the question number H. 4 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. So here only we do the what? Here only we do the add, means only we take the numerator. So take the numerator, 4 plus 1. Okay, so 4 plus 1 upon 9. So 4 plus 1, how many, my dear students? 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 and upon 9. So 5 upon 9 is our answer. So let's check here, my dear students. 5 upon 9. So my dear students, you write the 5 upon 9 answer. Okay, I hope you all are understood here. Now we move on further. Question number I and question number J. So let's check here, my dear students. Question number I and question number J. So you write the question number I and question number J. 3 upon 8 plus 4 upon 8. What, my dear students? 3 upon 8 and 3 upon 8 plus 4 upon 8. What, my dear students? 3 upon 8 plus 4 upon 8. Only we are going to do the what? What, my dear students? 8 means we have to add only numerators. So 3 plus 4. What, my dear students? 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 upon 8. Okay, 3 plus 4 upon 8. Got my point, my dear students? So 3 plus 4, how many? 7. 3 plus 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. 4, 5, 6 or 7. 7 upon 8. So my dear students, now we move on the question number J. Question number J. 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. So here we do the 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. So how many, my dear students? 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. So here we write the numerators. What? Here we write the numerators. Okay, here we write the numerators. Got my point, my dear students? Understood? Here we write the numerators. Okay, then we, my dear students, write the next step. 1 plus 1 upon 5. 1 plus 1 upon 5 is equal to 2 upon 5. What, my dear students? 2 upon 5. So again and again I am telling you, my dear students, we have to only add the numerators. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 is our answer. Okay, I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Now we will move on for the last two questions. question number K and question number L. What? Okay, my dear students, question number K and question number L. Which question we are going to learn? K or L? Last both question, and then we finish here the question number 3. Sorry, add. Okay, so my dear students, so question number K is 6 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8. What, my dear students? 6 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8. This all question we are going to learn. What, my dear students? This all question we are going to learn. Okay, so 6 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8. So 6 plus 1 we are do as like that, 6 plus 1. So how many? 7. 7 upon 8. So answer is what, my dear students? 7 upon 8. 7 upon 8. Now question number L. Okay, so 6 upon 9 plus 2 upon 9, my dear students. So 6 upon 9 plus 2 upon 9. So 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2. Understood? So dear students, 6 plus 2 how many? 7 or 8. 6 plus 2, 7 or 8. Okay, got my points? So 8 upon 9. 8 upon 9 is what, my dear students? 8 upon 9 is our answer. Okay, so here is we have done 8 upon 9 answer. Now, my dear students, we have done the question number 3. Now we move on the further question number what? Further question number 4, application in real life. Question number 4, application in real life, means we have to apply in our real life, daily life. Okay, my dear students, we have to apply in our daily routine life. So now here we start the application in real life. Question number first. Okay, I read the first question because of you have a PDF or textbook, whatever. Okay, Suraj travels 1 upon 3 of an hour by a train and 1 upon 3 of an hour by the bus every day. Means Suraj is the name of any boy, and he travel by train in 1 hour 1 upon 3 time, or 1 upon 3 of an hour, and by train and by bus 1 upon 3 of by bus every day. So what a fraction of an hour does he take to travel to work? Means we have to find bus or train how much time take. Okay, bus and train how much time it take. Okay, my dear students, both we have to mention here. So first of all we have write the first. Suraj travels 1 upon 3 and hour by trains and 1 upon 3 of an hour by bus. Okay, so my dear students, we have to write as like that. Then after, my dear students, we have to do only the addition. 1 plus 1 3. What, my dear student? 1 plus 1 3. Okay, sorry, 1 plus 1 2 upon 3. By mistake I spoke what? I spoke 3, but 3 is a denominator, that's why 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 upon 3, 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3 is equal to 1 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 3. So you take to travel 2 upon 3 an hour. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Okay, I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Now we move on further, the question number B. So what is the question number B, my dear students? I read 5 upon 8 of my storybook yesterday, and today I read a 2 upon 8. So how much of my storybook have I read in all? So means we have to add. Okay, means we have to add. We have to add, my dear students. Okay, got my point, my dear students? So dear students, first of all we find the ratio. Okay, I read the 5 upon 8 today and yesterday and 2 upon 8 today. So we write as like that 5 upon 8 yesterday I read a book, and 2 upon 8. Yesterday I read a book. So now here we find the how many totals book I read both day, means together yesterday and yesterday and today. Okay, so 5 plus 2. See here, 5 plus 2 how many? 7. 7 upon 8 is equal to 7 upon 8. I read 7 upon 8 story book in both day. Understood, my dear students? I read a 7 upon 8 story book in both day, means yesterday and today both day I read a 7 upon 8. Got my point, my dear students? Last question of this application in real life. Let's check here the application in real life of the question number 3. Sushmita brought a 5 upon 10 meter of black cloth and a 2 upon 10 meter of white cloth. What, my dear students? Sushmita, a name of the girl, and he brought a 5 upon 10 meter of the black cloth and a 2 upon 10 meter of white cloth. How much cloth did she buy in all? Understood? How much cloth did she buy in all? Means we have to find how much cloth, black and white, she buy. Okay, so now here we do the simple addition. Okay, 5 upon 10 meter is black cloth, see here, and 2 upon 10 meter of white cloth, see here. 5 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10. Here we only do the simple addition. 5 plus 2. What, my dear students? 5 plus 2. Understood? So my dear students, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7, and 7 upon 10 is our answer. Means she buy a 7 upon 10 cloth, black and white both. Okay, in all. Okay, what, my dear students? Answer is what? She buy 7 upon 10 cloth together. What, my dear students? 7 upon 10 cloth. Understood? I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Now, my dear students, here is application in real life we have done. Now we will move on further. Question number 4. Write as the sum of unit fraction. Let's check here. Write as the sum of the unit fraction. Okay, exercise number 7E. Question number 4. Write as the sum of the unit fractions. Got my point, my dear students? Let's check here. So question number A, 7 upon 9. What is the question number 1? A means question number A is 7 upon 9. So how we write a unit fraction means single fraction. So 7. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 as like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. 1 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9, 1 upon 9, 1 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9. As like that we repeat 7 times. See this. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time or 7 time. We are doing repeating again and again, means 7 time till to 7 time. Understood? Answer is this, 1 upon 9 to till 7. Now question number D, 3 upon 7 means we have to repeat 3 times. Okay, only we are repeat the again and again in convert into the unit fraction, one fraction. Okay, only a numerator, no need to change any denominators. So 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7. Okay, it's 3 upon 7 it's made. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Okay students, today's your homework is what? Exercise number 7E, question number 3, add application in real life, and then after write as the sum of the unit. You have to write in your fair book one time and you have to write in your rough book one time. Understood? Okay, thank you so much all of you, my dear students. Thank you all.